let's talk about this right now at 640 Stake back here in Arizona. In fourth grade, students get a little more independence. The stakes get a little higher. The math problems get a little harder. Here's some math for you. Jobs for teachers are expected to grow 4% from now until 2031. That's according to recent numbers that I found from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. But with the teacher shortage here in Arizona and really nationwide, it's creating a dire situation. So that's where Lauren Coady comes in, a recent ASU grad who I spoke to back in July of last year, who just finished her first year teaching. And we wanted to know, is she going to be back for a second year?
And 1/4 is there for the cake.
It's all about fractions inside Lauren Coady's fourth grade class here at Andersen Elementary in the Chandler Unified School District.
Raise your hand.
And even though she was teaching parts of a whole, this first-year teacher tells me wholeheartedly she still loves what she does.
It's felt really good, and I'm really proud of the progress that they've made and everything that they've been able to do while in here with me.
It's just crazy the impact that you can make without. Sometimes I didn't even know I was getting through to certain kids until they would say something, or it'd be that my last day, and it was just a world of difference. So.
We caught up with Ms. Coady this past July, just days before the new school year. When I met you in July, you talked about really being that kind of 360 support system for your kids as well, and that was important for you. Do you feel like you've been able to do that this year?
I feel like it has been a little harder than maybe when I was student teaching, just because when I was student teaching, I was able to step away and give more of that, but I do feel like I have been a support system. I really like fourth grade. I like the age that they're at. They're funny. A lot of them are very funny. And I just feel like I have a good connection with them.
Speaking with her students, it's easy to see just how strong that bond really is. What do you tell your friends about Miss Coady in other classes?
She's wonderful.
What's been your favorite part about having Miss Coady?
When we get stuck on a problem, she'll help us.
She's nice. She helps us with a lot of stuff, problems. Whenever we feel sad, she's there to talk with.
If you had to give her a letter grade, what would you give her?
She's a rock star.
She may have her student's seal of approval, but Miss Coady admits this year has been full of lessons inside and outside the classroom. What do you think has been the hardest part of your first year?
So I have been thinking about this in reflection. I would definitely say the work-life balance. I think it's hard for a lot of teachers, not just first-year teachers, but learning that I need to take care of myself before I can come into the classroom is most important, because I need to be able to give 100% to them. And if I'm not giving myself 100%, then I can't do that for them. So
you can't pour from an empty cup.
You cannot pour from an empty cup.
What would your advice be maybe to a first-year teacher who's struggling right now?
I would just say take it one day at a time. Your first year doesn't need to define how your entire career is going to go, and everything is a learning opportunity.
Oh, really good, solid advice from Miss Coady there. And she's not going to be the new kid on the block, so to speak, next year, but she is going to be back in that same classroom teaching fourth grade once again. In fact, all of the teachers that we spoke with in this series have decided to stay on another year. If you missed any of my previous stories, just head to abc15.com.